Zhang Chengyu left his job as an engineer at a company called ASML, the only company in the world that can make this machine. This machine makes the most advanced semiconductor chips, or microchips, in the world. After he left ASML, he started two new companies, one in the US and one in China. US and ASML lawyers would later allege that Yu recruited other ASML engineers to his US company, that they brought with them stolen information about ASML's machine, and that it was all backed by the Chinese government. This story is just one small piece of China's monumental effort to transform one of the world's most global and significant industries, semiconductors. But China's effort has increasingly locked it in a struggle with the United States.
This isn't about market share. This isn't about tariffs. This is about security.
So, how exactly did China and the US enter into a Cold War over computer chips? This is the first semiconductor chip, invented in the 1950s by engineers in the US. It's a piece of silicon with 4 transistors on it. The more transistors, the more powerful the chip. By 1960, engineers had already made one with 4 times the transistors, and each year they figured out ways to add more.
So since the early 1960s, semiconductors have improved at an exponential rate.
This is Chris Miller, author of Chip War.
The founder of Intel, Gordon Moore, predicted in 1965 that the computing power produced by a single chip would double every year or so, and that rate has held true roughly up to the present.
The first companies dedicated to making chips were in the US, where they really just had one main customer, the US government.
The first use cases were actually in guidance computers that were in NASA spacecraft as well as in missile systems.
The complex guidance equipment, the system's electronic brain.
Since chip companies were making better and better chips each year, the US government believed a deep partnership with them would ensure that it always had access to the most advanced ones.
The US government has believed that computing has been a core determinant of nations' power on the world stage. If you think about the ways that computing has been used to crack codes in World War II or to track Soviet submarines during the Cold War, I think that judgment is correct.